Okay, look, here we have text about Singapore. No, Singapore is a very modern, very modern city. No, there's lots of business going on in Singapore. No, and it's a very modern city built in the middle of a desert. Yeah. So we're gonna read about a little bit, just a little bit about Singapore, and we're going to practice a bit there is and there are, which is very easy. So, Mariela, can you read where is Singapore? Claro, here it says location, no? So three reasons. So three reasons to choose Singapore for your business. So you want to do business? No, you can go to Singapore. For location. So where is it? Where is exactly Singapore? Do you know? So is a small island country in the center of Southeast Asia, and it is the perfect place to do business in the region. There are flights to about 300 cities around the world from its busy Changi Airport, and there is a harbor for the imports and exports of goods by sea. So it is very well communicated. No, it is very well connected with the world by either by plane. You can fly, so you can fly to Changi Airport, or you can choose. Well, there's lots of commerce or trade going into the port, no, into the harbor. Well, so here we have there are, no, it says here there are and there is, no. So when do we use there are flights to what is the difference? Why is it wrong to say there is flights to about 300 cities? Yes, that's right. So there are. Yes, that's right. So very easy. There are flights. So are there any flights going into Shanghai Airport? Are there? No, we say, are there any flights? Are there any flights going into Shanghai Airport? And there is a harbor. A harbor is like, well, a harbor is a bit like yes, where you have a port. No, it's like a protected area in a bay, a protected area, which is very ideal, very uh, good for protect for it protects, no, the boats from the currents. So it's a protected area, a harbor, no. So well, then this is there are and there is. Let's see, is there somebody coming in? Maida. Okay, now we continue then with Singapore. No, 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 está bien, no, está bien. Sebas. A ver, Sebas. What about business, Sebas? What do we, or Nicolas? Nicolas, are you there, Nicolas? Can you read here where it says, please, can you read where it says business? Hello, Maida. Hello, how are you doing? All good? So, how did you do the other day with your evaluation? You had an exam. All right. Okay. Okay, so it says thousands of international businesses choose Singapore for their regional headquarters. Yeah. Well, headquarters is where their head offices are, no? Like headquarters, is Agi's headquarters are, where are Agi's headquarters? In Buenos Aires or in Cordoba? No, headquarters, las oficinas centrales, no? So regional headquarters, no? Where the main offices are, no? Our AGI's main offices are in Buenos Aires, Mendoza, or Córdoba. The headquarters, the main offices, no? Cornwall. There are low taxes, no? So why do people why do so many businesses want to work from Singapore? Well, because there are very low taxes, no? And there aren't any problems with visas for foreign workers, no? So it's easy to settle, no, in Singapore. Singapore is also a great place to have a conference because there are hundreds of hotels. Okay, so well, again, this is all plural, no? There are low taxes. So low taxes is plural. So there are low taxes. Or there aren't any problems. No, we saw any the other day. There aren't any problems. No, and there are hundreds of hotels, hundreds, so all facilities, no, lots of amenities and facilities for doing business, conferences, airport, port, low taxes, no, you have modern buildings, no, for example, there is also an exhibition center, no, there is, because it's one, only one, this is Changi. Changi is the name of the airport, but also the name of the exhibition center near the airport. Well, Maida, what about the city? Can you tell us a little bit about the city, Singapore? Oh yeah. So well, there isn't a crime problem because crime is singular, and there are some excellent schools. No, so now crime. Yes, good. Okay, yeah, crime is when well, in Córdoba we have a bit of a bit in Argentina, in Rosario, with the drug dealers in Rosario. There's a big problem with crime. So some people die because of the drug dealers, no? So crime is como when we mention crime, claro, so crime in general, crime is insecurity, ¿no? Or delito, sí, delito. O, sí, pero es todo, ¿no? Crime se refiere a inseguridad, ¿no? So there isn't. Why, guys? Why do you think there isn't any problem with? Why there isn't a problem with crime? It is a safe city. Yes, because very good. Because it is a very safe city, and also because people there are no poor people, no poor people, no. So the salaries are very good, very good salaries, no. And so, well, people are happy with their earnings, no? Well, so guys, this is there is and there are, here. So there is for singular, no? For example, in Cordoba, no? Is there an exhibition center in Cordoba? Is there? Is there? Yes, yes. What is it called? ¿Cómo se llama? Well, there's a el predio ferial, no? That's an exhibition center, and is there one near to the airport too? ¿Hay otro, hay otro más o ese es el único? Ah, sí. Ah, sí, 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 sí. Hay opuestos, del otro lado, ¿no? De la ruta E53. Exacto. Sí, sí, sí. Sí, muy bien. Muy bien. So, bueno, so that is also, that is, and a ver, si yo le pregunto, is there a big airport in Córdoba? Is there a big airport? Eh, El polo tecnológico es lo que estaba mencionando Mariela. Polo tecnológico. Sí, sí, sí. Muy bien. Bueno, y sí, no está cerca. Ah, bueno, bueno, acá, bueno, la han pensado bien acá en Córdoba, porque it is better if it's near to the airport, no? It's a good thing. Now, is the airport in Córdoba, is it an international airport? Yes, 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 yes. So it's well connected, no? It's well connected, no? You have, I think you have flights to Madrid, no? You have from Cordoba, you can fly directly to Madrid, no? And okay, so but Cordoba also has hotels, restaurants, no? So the problem that maybe the difference with Singapore, maybe the difference is that well, Singapore is next to the sea, it's next to the sea, and Cordoba is doesn't have access to the sea, no? But and also Singapore is safe. No, there's no crime. No, no crime. Okay, so this is there is and there are. There is, there are, and there are lots of conference options in Córdoba too. Lots of conference options. No, bueno, vamos a ir a ver. This is interesting. Look, we're gonna go on with a present simple, no, with adverbs of. Vamos a ver acá. eh, Adverbs of frequency, ¿no? ¿Qué son adverbs of frequency? ¿Eh? Is always, never, sometimes, rarely, often, no? So how often do you drink mate tea, no? How often do you go to the supermarket? Or how often do you do sports, no? So all this is these are adverbs of frequency. Now we're gonna read here. We're gonna read here about a company that's with has lots of. It's a bit different, no, to other companies. Let's see what makes this company. No, this company. What makes this company different? It's called Staples, no? It's a distributor, no? And do you see any people here in this picture? Do you see any people working here? No, there's nobody. So if you go in here, you won't find anybody working here. Why is that? Why is this title the super employee? So who are these super employees? Let's read. Let's see what it says about. Well, of course, you can guess. No, you can guess who they are. No, uh, these are how often. So how often do you work 9 or 10 hours a day? Do you guys work? Do you guys work 9 or 10, Mariela? Do you work 9 or 10 hours a day? Sometimes, sometimes. 6 hours. You work 6 hours a day? Yeah, yeah, right. And Nicolas, you too? You work 6 or more or 7 hours a day? Or Maida, how many hours a day do you work? 8 hours. Well, these guys, these of course, these machines, these computers, they always work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, do they have any day off? So, la pregunta es, do they? La pregunta mía es, do they have a day off? ¿Qué es a day off? If they work, claro, claro, claro. Like they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't. They work. They work 7 days a week. A week. No. So they are never late for work. Claro. So they don't they don't leave the building. So no se van, no salen del edificio. They don't leave the building and they rarely take breaks. Only to recharge their batteries, of course. They aren't human, they're robots, no? So, where do these robots work? The name of the company is Staples. The US office product distributor employs them in its warehouse. Warehouse, no, is the where they distribute. It's a distribute center, no? Mayorista, no? The warehouse in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, and 50% of the staff are robots who move items around the warehouse. Because the new employees are good, so good, Staple wants more in its other 29 warehouses. Well, what do you think about this, guys? Is it good or bad? Having these robots working, is it good or bad? It Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, so for the company, it is more productive, no, productive. But for employment, it is it is not so good, no, because the robots are taking over. The robots take over yes, so working positions, no. No? So this is the problem with the robots, no. Well, here, guys, we have then adverbs of frequency: always, never, rarely, no. So here we have to fill in what is, if we have a line, no, we have 0% would be never, and 100% is always, no. So okay, so here we have on one end we have always, and on the other end is never, right? And what is we have only one missing here. So what do we There's one that que está en negrita here that is an adverb that goes, which is missing? Which one is missing? Rarely, no? Rarely, we say rarely. So muy de vez en cuando, rarely, rarely. So for example, rarely would be, for example, how often do you go to the cinema? No, Mariela, how often do you go to the cinema? You never go to the cinema. Yeah, yeah. And Maida, do you ever go to the cinema? You don't like going to the cinema? Ah, never. So you never. So you girls never go to the cinema. Ah, claro, casi no se va. Bueno, la pregunta es entonces la pregunta es how often, ¿no? Bueno, vamos a ver con esto de adverbs es how often siempre es, ¿no? How often do you and you can ask so many questions, ¿no? How often do you go to the gym? How often do you drink mate tea? No? How often do you go on holidays? On holidays? Perdón, Mariela. Or how often do you eat out? How often do you eat out? How often do you ask? Do you guys use? How often do you call delivery food? No. So do you guys use delivery, or do you cook? Do you always cook at home? I sometimes order delivery. No, I sometimes you say no. Okay, no sé qué le pasó a este. Okay, you sometimes order delivery. Okay, so bueno, vamos a hacer. A ver, bueno, después lo corrijo. Bueno, okay, so that is, bueno, hay una cuestión acá con the adverbs. We have, look, they always work, these computers always work 16 hours a day, and they rarely take breaks, but they are never late. So what is the difference here between what is the third sentence? No, they are never late. Is this the same sentence as the others? Or they are always working? No. For example, what happens with the verb, guys? Here, the adverb, they always work is uh, before or after the verb? Yes, that's right. And they rarely take breaks. So they rarely take breaks. So it's before, no? Right. So well, then what is the how what happens in this other what happens here with this other example, no? They rarely take, so take, pero here you have a this is the verb are, no? Or here is are always. So what happens with the verb to be? So when we use the verb to be, the adverb goes after. Okay, so this is the rule. This is the rule. This is the basic rule with the adverbs. With the verb to be. So I am never. For example, you can say I am never late to work. No, you don't say I never am late to work. And this is the order. So this is what it says here. With all verbs except be, the adverbs go before, but with the verb to be, it goes, well, here then we have to put, it comes after. Here we put after, and here we put uh, before, right? This is basically the rule. So, well, we can use with the adverbs. We can use what time. What time do you usually have lunch? No, at 1:30. What time do you usually have dinner? Or what time do you usually go to bed? No, well, so this is how it works with the adverbs. For example, this guy, no, always is every day. No, from Monday to Friday is all. I always get up at 8. Never is never. They never drink coffee. No, usually I usually finish work. Well, only one day I don't. So no. So usually is about 80%, 70%, 80%. No, and sometimes how often, if in percentage, how often sometimes is in terms of percentage, ¿no? O sea, si tenemos que hablar de porcentaje, ¿no? Sometimes, ¿qué porcentaje será? Yes, maybe a bit less than 50, porque acá tenemos menos de, no, tenemos menos de 50, pero sometimes sería 40, maybe, o 52, but un poco más tirando para abajo, más tirando para 40. Ah, no, porque rarely sería lo opuesto, que sería uno solo y todo el resto, claro, sería justamente si fuera el opuesto, sería rarely, rarely. I rarely go to the cinema, ¿no? Or, sí, or bueno, I rarely have a barbecue, ¿no? Ahora como están los precios, ¿no? I rarely have a barbecue, ¿no? Or, por ejemplo, I rarely eat fish, ¿no? Do you guys eat fish often? Do you do you guys eat fish often? No, you never. So, Nicolas, no, I never eat fish. So I never eat fish. I never. And Mariela, do you sometimes eat fish or never eat fish? I never eat fish. Well, fish is very good, eh? Isn't it? Isn't it good for you, Maida? Fish. You never have fish. You never have fish. All right, right. Ah, you're a vegetarian. Ah, okay. So you say I never eat meat. Okay. If you're a vegetarian, say I never eat meat. Okay. Bueno, esto era the frequency. Esto era. Ahora vamos a hacer some more. We're gonna do some revision now. I'm gonna share with you. Después lo voy a poner en el whiteboard. Lo que vamos a hacer ahora, después lo comparto. Bueno, acá tenemos entonces les comparto esto un poco de más de este ejercicio, ¿no? Bueno, acá esto va a ser un poco de, acá tenemos usually, for example, I never, a ver esta parte, ¿no? Acá tenemos que poner en orden I never drink coffee after dinner, ¿no? Mariela, do you drink coffee after dinner? Yeah, and yes, and you, Nicolas? So do you usually, and during the day, Nicolas, do you usually drink coffee during the day? Lots. So you drink a lot of coffee in the morning. In the morning. And you, Maria and Maida, do you drink lots of tea, lots of mate tea during the day? Yes. I usually have mate. You can say I usually drink mate tea. I usually, no, drink. I usually drink mate tea during the day. Very good. Okay. Now we have. A ver quién se anima a armar esto. Está todo mezclado. So we have, por ejemplo, acá sería my husband, ¿no? My husband goes sometimes. Claro, 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 entonces, sometimes, ¿dónde va goes? ¿A dónde ponemos goes? Claro, goes, sí, pero va después, claro, entonces sometimes. Muy bien, ahí está perfecto. Sí, sí, sí. My husband sometimes goes. So, muy bien. Acá the adverb goes before the verb, before the verb. A shower, have morning. Bueno, acá sería I, ¿no? Have, have. I always have a shower in the morning. Very good, very good. Bueno, acá sería we, ¿no? We be at home. See, we usually have breakfast at home. Yes, very good. Well, I, I never, I never go to bed before 12. Well, what about you guys? Do you stay up later than 12? Do you go to bed, Maida? Do you go to bed before 12 or after 12? Usually, after 12. So, sorry, so you go to bed at 10. So that is before 12 then. So before 12. Yes. Nicolas, what do you go to bed after 12 or before 12? After 12. After 12. Okay. Okay, always let's see this one. Always bus, so go to they, so they, no? They, no? They work. Fíjate que tenemos siempre sí, they always, el verbo, ¿no? Falta, ahora va el verbo. They always go to work. They always go to work by bus. Eh, so they always go to work by bus va al final, ¿no? How do they go? They go by bus, ¿no? So they always go to work by bus. Goes at the end by bus. Eh? Well, let's see. He uh, he has he sometimes has a sandwich um, for lunch. He sometimes has a sandwich for lunch. Well, the restaurant, no, closes late. Late. Yeah, so the restaurant usually closes late. Yeah, some restaurants work until 3 in the morning. or 2 in the morning. Well, the she shop she not so we need the adverb, no? So she never goes to, she never goes shopping. She never goes shopping after work. Yeah, so she never does her shopping after work. No, maybe she does her shopping during the weekend. No, so she never goes shopping after work. Well, I usually I Mariela, can you do this, please? No, no, no está work. Está, hay otro verbo acá. No es work, es do. I usually do my homework. No, at at the weekend. Yeah, I usually do my homework at the weekend. And here, a ver, Nicolás, can you do this, Nicolás? Sometimes fish. I fish. Fish for dinner. I sometimes make fish for dinner. Bueno, muy bien. Bueno, entienden cómo es el orden. Es importante que va. En todos estos casos no hay ninguno que sea with the verb to be. No tenemos ninguno con verb to be. It's always. Entonces siempre va el adverbio antes del verbo. Adverbio y después verbo. ¿Eh? The restaurant usually closes. No, he sometimes has a sandwich. They always go to work. I never go to bed. No, bueno, vamos a hacer este último, este que está acá también. We have these verbs here. So he never eats meat for lunch. No, so acá tenemos, nos está diciendo qué adverbio tenemos que usar, ¿no? Pero tenemos que elegir el verbo from here. We need to choose the verb from here. So Alex to bed very late. So, bueno, acá entonces el adverbio va a ir siempre. Fíjense que acá no tenemos, en ninguno de estos casos es el verb to be. Entonces siempre el adverbio va a ir después del pronombre. Entonces, esto es sencillo, ¿no? Es Alex, y acá vamos a poner sometimes, ¿no? ¿Y cuál es el verbo? ¿Sí? ¿Y está bien así, escrito goes. Muy bien. Entonces acá sencillo, ¿no? Entonces, we always, a ver, Nicolás, we always homework at the weekend. Y nos está faltando finish housework. ¿Qué verbo es más apropiado? Have is, por ejemplo, you have a shower, you have lunch, you have dinner, no, you have a coffee, pero eh, Eat no, finish tampoco, porque no estamos diciendo que siempre, no estamos diciendo cuándo terminamos. Go, no vamos a ningún lado. Get tampoco, no. Get is to get. I get the taxi. No, I get the taxi. I get up early. For example, I get up early. No. Yes, we always do. So do. Bueno, sí, sí, sí. We always do homework, housework at the weekend. You do your housework. You do your homework. You do. No. Well, bueno, acá es entonces. ¿Qué verbo iría acá? We usually eat lunch. Eat, ¿no? Pero no, eat ya estaba acá, ya estaba acá. Entonces, drink lunch. No, drink coffee, ¿no? ¿Qué otra cosa puede ser? When we have a shower, we have a meal. Well, era have, ¿eh? You have lunch. Oh, we usually have lunch. Acá lo habíamos visto en el 3, mira, acá lo habíamos visto en el 3. We usually have breakfast at home, ¿no? O we always have a shower. Era otra opción con have, ¿no? Pero we usually have lunch at home at the weekend. Bueno, acá sí que va a ser con coffee, ¿no? What do you do? I never drink coffee in the evening. And my sister always iba acá. ¿Qué verbo? Yes, you get up. So gets up, ¿no? Gets up early. Bueno, English at work. I never eh, ¿qué vamos a hacer con el idioma? What do we do? I never speak. I never speak English at work, and we we sometimes, no? Yes, we sometimes watch TV after dinner. My husband usually finish, muy bien, finish. ¿Y qué? ¿Está bien finish o le falta algo? Finishes. Yeah, he finishes work at 7:30. And bueno, esto era have, tenemos dos veces have, entonces I never, or I never have a bath. I never have a bath. I always. ¿Qué diferencia hay entre bath y shower? A bath es, bueno, ducha es bath o shower. Una ducha es shower. Una ducha es shower. Sí, y bath es, ¿cómo es cuando te bañas? ¿Cómo se dice cuando te bañas? Con la bañera, en la bañera. Baño de inmersión, tal cual. De inmersión es a bath. Claro, hoy no sé si es común, ¿no? Baño de inmersión, no sé. eh, no sé si, bueno, algunos sí lo hacen, ¿no? Pero bueno, most people, I'd say, usually people have a shower, ¿no? Claro, the bath, claro, 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 claro. Con un jacuzzi, todo bien. sí, sí, sí. It's more relaxing. It's more relaxing to have a bath, ¿no? So, yeah. And el otro era, el último era drink. Bueno, drink teníamos por dos, entonces we sometimes we sometimes drink tea with milk. But do you guys have, do you guys drink coffee with sugar or without sugar? Mariela, do you like coffee with sugar or without sugar? Yeah, I have. You have sugar in your coffee. And Sebastian too. You have sugar in your coffee. Sugar. Yeah. And Maida, do you have sugar in your coffee? Ah, sweetener. Okay, sweetener. Sweetener. Yeah, sweetener. All right, now we're gonna do. This is gonna be more easy for you. This is just revision of present simple, guys. Present simple. We have a few minutes. Vamos a hacer este que está acá a la derecha, a la izquierda, perdón. So acá es la tercera persona. So yes. Okay, so this is revision of present simple con la tercera persona, ¿no? ¿Qué pasó? So, for example, I live in a flat. In a flat. She lives in a flat. Bueno, esto debería ser sencillo, ¿no? So they read magazines, and Sebastian, he reads. He reads magazines. He reads. I read, and you read. Este verbo read es read, read. Es medio particular este verbo porque el read es el infinitivo y el pasado es read, pero se escribe igual, ¿no? So, I read a newspaper. Yesterday I read a newspaper, se escribe igual. Y I have read, el participio también se escribe igual, pero I have read the newspaper. Es bastante particular este verbo. Okay, so I study English. My sister, Mariela, my sister studies Italian, Italian. Studies, ¿se acuerdan? Entonces le sacamos la Y, ¿eh? Studies. Bueno, Nicolás, do you speak? Ah, no lo están viendo. Ah, qué raro. Bueno, lo vuelvo a compartir entonces, a ver si funciona mejor. Si lo voy a volver a compartir. A ver, ahí lo comparto de vuelta, a ver, no sé. Ahí pueden ver, dice My sister studies Italian. Bueno, do you speak English? Bueno, Nicolás, sería does, ¿no? Sí. No, ¿se acuerdan que era does he speak English? Spoke es, bueno, el verbo, bueno, ya que estamos, vamos a ver. Speak es un verbo irregular, es irregular, ¿no? Spoke, ¿no? Era speak y el pasado es spoke. Pero acá no estamos viendo el pasado, esto es, acá estamos viendo el simple, ¿no? Present simple. I don't eat fish. My brother, my brother, pero hay dos errores acá, chicos. Eh, quién lo puede corregir esto? Mira, I don't eat fish, ¿no? Pero con la tercera persona, ¿qué pasaba? Hay dos errores. Y bueno, eh, fish está bien, digamos, ¿no? Entonces, claro, muy bien. Entonces, porque es my brother, entonces es doesn't, it doesn't. ¿Y qué pasa con eats? Está mal, eats. Claro, eat. Claro, ¿qué pasaba con la tercera persona? En el negativo, el auxiliar te marca la tercera persona. Por ejemplo, my brother eats. A ver si yo te pongo acá. Ahora vamos a escribir acá. My brother eats fish. Está bien, ahí sí va eats fish, ¿no? Tercera persona, eats fish. Pero con la pregunta era, eh, he doesn't eat fish. La pregunta era, does, does he eat fish? No, does he eats fish. ¿Eh? ¿Se acuerdan? Bueno, entonces, acá es, where do you work? So, bueno, where do you work? Pero con la tercera persona, ¿cómo sería? Where does? Where does? Where does your wife? Está bien? ¿Está bien, works, chicos? ¿Está bien, works? Claro, sin la S, porque tenemos el does. Where does your wife work? Entonces, no es, porque tenemos el auxiliar que te marca la tercera persona, entonces no va works. ¿Eh? Ok, you don't speak Italian, pero la tercera persona, ¿cómo era? Tom, claro, a ver, vamos a poner, does speak Italian. Bueno, ¿está bien esto, Tom? Esto es una oración afirmativa. Entonces, necesitamos el auxiliar cuando es afirmativo. No, el auxiliar se usa para pregunta y para negativo. Entonces, ¿cómo ponemos? Entonces, ¿qué está faltando acá? Tom, speak Italian, ¿está bien? Tom, le está faltando conjugar el verbo, porque es tercera persona. A ver, Tom, ¿qué dijimos? Era tercera persona, va con la S, ¿no? Tom speaks, ¿eh? Es tercera persona, va con la S. Tom speaks Italian. ¿Eh? Bueno, do you like cats? Pero con she es does, ¿no? Does she like cats? ¿No? Bueno, a ver, bueno, esto se los voy a dejar, esto puede ser de homework para esto y esto, lo voy a poner en el whiteboard, a ver si podemos, si pueden completar para el miércoles. ¿Está bien, chicos? Voy a poner esto que hicimos acá, lo pongo en el whiteboard y esto también lo pongo en el whiteboard a ver si pueden practicar. La tercera persona estamos practicando. Acuérdense que va con la S. My brother goes to university, ¿no? Or we don't, acá por ejemplo el 3 we don't work at the weekend, we don't work. Acá es una pregunta, entonces sería, does Angela live with her mother? ¿Eh? Bueno, a ver si pueden practicar esto para el miércoles. Okay, guys. All right. Have a good day then. Eh? Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you then on Wednesday. All right. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, everybody.